With the popularity of ChatGPT, AI is definitely the most amazing technology of our time. NTA is also rising in this circle. Today, I'll talk about this similar topic with NTA's president, Mr. Jack Young. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Michelle.
Could you please tell us the relationship between NTA's business and AI? Or in other words, what is NTA's core positioning?
Okay, this is a very good question. Yeah, as you mentioned that actually AI has been developed for quite some years, but recently due to the popularity of ChatGPT, it becomes well known to everybody. Like Pony Ma, the president of Tencent, recently remarked. He said that at the beginning we thought AI is just once in decades opportunity, but later on we get deep understanding of it, and we found that it might be once in centuries revolutionary opportunity, just like the invention of electricity. I think his remark was very precise and profound. Actually, AI can have application in many areas, like ChatGPT is very general ones. And what we are doing is very specific, very segmented. So the keyword of my company is vehicle inspection plus AI. So we have three words. Vehicle, we mean passenger cars and commercial vehicles, but mainly passenger cars. And inspection, we mean all kinds of inspections. Of course, currently they were done by manual way, like many inspection in the OEM plant during manufacturing, and then during the new car logistics, then is in the aftermarket, and then of course in the used car market. Also some other scenarios like PTI station or the bus organization or the fleet companies, etc. So and then plus AI means we try to use the new technology to fulfill the old demand inspection or vehicle inspection. So we have developed some products, and every product of ours is designed to help the customers to do the vehicle inspection automatically and digitally. So this is what we are doing. So as I said, vehicle inspection plus AI is what we are doing and what we are good at.
Exports is one of NTA's major business.
Yes.
And I heard from your sales team that many overseas clients choose your products after making research comparison of and even have experienced other competitors' similar products. Why did they finally choose NTA? What are the primary advantages you have in the worldwide rivalry in this market segment?
Yes. Well, firstly, I confirm this is a true statement that many customers, they have even experienced the products of our competitors, but they finally quit and chose NTA. This is a fact. Why? Actually, every product of ours is a combination of hardware, algorithm, and software. I mean, from mechanical things, mechanical stuff, to automation, then algorithm, then software, and then cloud things. So every product, every solution we deliver to the customers is a combination of all these factors. So that's why we, as a Chinese player, we have very strong advantages in 4 areas. First is the product. So because it involves everything, not only hardware, but not only algorithm, but also software and cloud things. So it is really a challenge. And currently in the world, actually not so many countries can at the same time address the 4 topics at the same time. So China is one of the few. So which means our products are much easy to use and much user friendly for the process and for the UI or the interfaces. Secondly, we as a Chinese player, we still have the cost advantage. So we are more cost effective, and which means in price we are more competitive. Thirdly, which is the most important, is we are very flexible. I just give you 2 sense of flexibility here. Firstly, since we are doing digital inspection, so nearly every customer, they need our products or our solution to be integrated with their own ERP or other internal systems. For this, we as a Chinese player, we usually do it for free and with the system integration or data transmission. Secondly, our products or solution involves the deployment on the server, on cloud. And for this, our competitors, they are very stubborn. For example, they insist you have to deploy on their server, not the customer's server. And then it will bring a big risk, legal risk for the customers because of data security topics. And but for this, we are very flexible. We can deploy as the customer like. Wherever they want us to deploy, we will deploy there. We don't want to have access or control over the data. Fourth, we are very responsive in service. By responsible, I mean we are very fast and we are very efficient. We are always 24 hours times 7 days for the service. So to sum up, I said that product-wise, price-wise, flexibility and service. So in these 4 aspects where the customers care about, we all have overwhelming advantage over the competitors. So that's why finally the customers, they switch to us.
This comes many rounds of funding and being invested by a large amount of capital. What's your opinion? Do you think NTA can become the ultimate winner in this segmented track in the future?
This is a good question. Firstly, I think the more the players are in this circle, the more correct means our direction is. Secondly, of course, we give our best wishes to the competitors, either it's in China or overseas. But let's talk about an analogy or an example. So we have different seeds, right? And you plant the seeds in the soil. Afterwards, you water, and water again. I mean, you just give as much water as it needs. But finally, whether the seed will grow up as a grass or a high tree, it depends much more on the seed itself rather the water. So this is a very simple analogy. So we are talking about the comparison of different companies. So just like the previous question, we only talk about the operation level, the product, the price, flexibility, and service. This is quite operation level. But if we go deep to the fundamental level of different companies, so actually what will determines which company will finally win the game? It is more on the team, on the people side. So as we always say, the competition between different companies at the end of the day is the competition between different team or different founding persons. So people is the gene of the company, and gene will finally determines what you grow up, not the resource. Funding is just one kind of resource. So that's why I say if you look at different companies, the superficial level is the units, product units, how many you deliver to the customers, how much revenue you get. And the middle level is the operation level, the product, the price, the service. And the fundamental level is the team, the people. So if you look at us, between us and the competitors from these three levels, you will draw a conclusion that we really beat them from superficial level to fundamental level, like for quite some years, much longer than us, and they have claimed that they raised a huge amount of money, but what they have delivered, how many units, what's the customer satisfaction? If you talk about the result, it is so minor compared with us. So to make this simple, I mean actually resource is only a catalyzer or magnifier. So it at the end of the day depends more on the nature of the team, of the people. If you just look at the history of startup companies, not only in China but also worldwide, you will easily find a conclusion or phenomenon that the ones who finally won the game were usually not the ones who were most funded. So this is a little bit awkward, but this is the fact. So and for us, we of course we are open to fundings, but actually we like debts more. I mean, for funding you have either venture capitals or debts, and we like debts more actually, because compared with venture capital, the cost of debts are much lower. So it only involves certain amount of interest rates. Yeah. So to conclude, I mean, we give best wishes to our competitors, but we believe that if you look deeply at different levels, we NTA definitely dominate the advantageous aspects. So that's why I believe, and I always talk to our customers, ask them to pay more attention to us, because in several years to go, we will become one of the leading company, or maybe the leading company of this circle. Thank you.